The views and opinions of this broadcast are those of wearecolerain.com and do not express or reflect the opinions of the Northwest School District, Colerain High School, Colerain football. Thanks for listening, and we are Colerain.
That was the Hamilton High School Band with the national anthem, and this is live from Virgil M. Schwarm Stadium at Hamilton High School. As wearecolerain.com's presentation of Colerain Cardinal football is presented by the Colerain Boosters. It's your Colerain Cardinals traveling to take on GMC foe, the Hamilton Big Blue. I am Brandon White alongside Brian Wyatt here as the 2-2 Cardinals can look to continue to roll in GMC play as they take on the 1-3 Hamilton Big Blue.
Yeah, Hamilton Big Blue led by Khalil Sauer, their quarterback. He is a 5'10", 170-pound, just a sophomore. He's thrown for 213 yards, and he's ran for another 259, accounting for a total of 3 TDs. Their top running back will look for Malik Jarrett to tote the rock. He's got 72 attempts on the year, averaging 5 yards a carry, 24-yard long and 5 touchdowns. Receivers to watch, Johnny Jones. He's got 12 receptions. He's got a long of 25, and he's got 1 TD. Balanced scoring. You're going to see a little bit of running, a little bit of passing. Colerain has got to really play some strong defense to stop this Big Blue.
The Big Blue coming in tonight, 1-3 on the season, losing the opening week 42-7 to the Archbishop Moeller, losing again to Kettering Fairmont, undefeated team from the Dayton area, and came back, bounced back, defeated Oak Hills, doubled up on them, and then last week fell to Mason 32-7.
Go ahead.
Your Colerain Cardinals coming to the contest 2-2 on the season, losing the openers to LaSalle and St. X, but opened GMC play with a win at Middletown and a decisive victory last week, 42-0 over the Aviators of Sycamore.
A GMC battle brought to you by our corporate sponsors here at wearecolerain.com. Going to thank you a bunch about but our first thanks of the night to Arab Pest Control, Fast Signs, Friedhoff Accounting, Baptist Church, Holding Realtors, Joseph Toyota of Cincinnati, Langdon Meats and Fine Wine, La Rose's, Life Touch Photography, Long Schaefer and Company, Northwest Association of Educators, Queens done around the school. And remember, they've got a card for every booster, $10 off. It can be used anytime during the school year at Joe Cappell's Landscaping Garden Center just across the street from the high school. And a reminder for all these listening at home, thanks again for tuning in. And remember, you want to send us a shout out to one of the players on the field, to us on the booth, just say hi. Send it to radio at your year you graduated, where you're listening from. And if you want to give it to the team, we really appreciate you watching. Spread the word. Follow us on Twitter. We're on Snapchat now. Social media all over the place for wearecolerain.com. So thanks for listening. Remember, that's radio at wearecolerain.com.
So we get set here. It's a very eventful evening here at Hamilton High. It is middle school night, so there's a whole bunch of Wilson and Garfield junior high students here on the field forming a tunnel for the Big Blue as the Cardinals are slowly taking the field now. They will be in white tops with red bottoms. The Big Blue will be in blue tops with gray bottoms. The Colerain Cardinals won the opening toss, elected to defer, so the Hamilton Big Blue will start the evening with a football.
As a reminder to everybody at home, due to OHSAA rules, we're away this week. We can only bring you pictures of the scoreboard. No live game action on away games. Only home. So tune in, and I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know if that replay board, they show little things. We've seen that at Sycamore, but everybody, thanks for tuning in as the Cardinals get ready to take the field as we hear. You know, Brandon, it's the first day of fall. Football season started. You know, everybody says it's fall. Let's play two, but it's 90 degrees on the field and it's 120 here on the booth.
Hamilton Big Blue, as you can hear, we'll turn it down just a bit, have taken the field. Yeah, there's no air conditioning in here in the booth in Hamilton, and they've kept it.
Well, you know, for secure reasons, everything's closed up. We opened up here, and we're sitting in a hot box, but, you know, the heat on the field, once we get going, this game will get going. So we'll see. It could be a game of attrition tonight. We haven't had too many, even though, the guys had two-a-days and all that. We haven't had a game with this kind of heat, and you've played on this field turf. It could be 90 degrees in the air, but that ground is that even more warmer. Am I right by saying that?
Yep, and it's not too often the hottest game of the year. It falls on week 5.
So we'll see, preparation, hydration. We come out here a lot. We see cramping become issues. Neither team with a lot of depth after their starters, so we'll see. You know, as we said, Big Blue will be starting the game off with the ball.
Take the time to remind everyone again, you can reach us in the booth at radio@wearecolerain.com or directly on live chat on YouTube. And we'd like to give a special thanks to the first one in, Tim Rigabar, listening in from Columbus, Ohio.
And we got another one, a special listener, a survivor of the hurricane down in Houston, Houston Strong, 1993 grad, Chris Walker. Chris, great to hear from you. Glad everything's okay. You know, property can be replaced, but people are there forever. So thanks for listening and bringing the Cardinal Nation and teaching that little state, what's it called, Texas? They don't. I don't know if they know anything about football down there, but you know, Cardinals know about football in Ohio, so thanks for listening again, Chris.
Both teams get ready to kick off. Again, Cardinals won the toss, deferred to their choice to the second half. So the Big Blue will take the opening kickoff.
No TV timeouts or anything going on, but I don't know what the referees are waiting for. It seems
they have to wait for the clock to get to 0.
Okay, I can't see. Well, our booth's to one side of the field, so from about the 10-yard line on one side, I can't see. So
you can always stand up and look in.
And PA guy, I don't know if you guys can hear that. There it goes.
All right, set the line up for the kickoff for the Colerain Cardinals.
Taught him how to kick a football. He's still playing football or soccer.
For the Colerain Cardinals, he came down, just made special teams, went right back up to soccer practice. One special teams practice, made it just in time for special teams practice. Fielded in the end zone.
Get upfield and keep contained.
Jones gets the signal from the sidelines, trips to his right, flanked by Jared in the backfield. And
lots of movement there from the right tackle.
Big Blue are offsides.
Yeah, I believe Dylan Stone, the right tackle, your senior captain, and that's who they're going to call it on, moves a little bit. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Still second down, but make it a second down and 10.
So the positive yardage there on first down. You got yourself a second and manageable. The Big Blue with a self-inflicted wound here. Still trips to the right. Pistol formation. Now they look to the sideline.
You know, Big Blue traditionally have a very large offensive line and don't seem to be overwhelmingly large. Colerain's got a small defensive line. We've had that. We're basically playing with all linebackers.
Jones takes it, handoff up the middle, trying to find some space. Jarrett had it.
Bounces it to the outside. It was Ethan Stout that I believe came up, stopped him initially, held on to his jersey. He hits the pile, bounces to the outside, and that was Luke Bolden again. Fist of steel right there. That's a big man to take down by. It's going to be a penalty against Colerain, and They're calling it a face mask. I believe that was all jersey, but maybe there's something in the pile that I didn't see.
So only have the 5-yard variety, so it would be a repeat of second down.
So second down and 2 now. Still on the shotgun.
Trips to his right, and again, Jarrett checks to the sidelines. Jarrett up the middle. He's
That's the way to fill a hole.
Immediately. Danny Bolden, and he will lose.
Line of scrimmage and basically knocked him a yard back. That's one linebacker that you're not going to run through.
So with that one, the big blue here.
Went play action last time. Be interesting. This is almost running territory again. Can really mix it up if they want.
Still trips to one. Jones, play action, rolls out. He's got a man wide open in the flat. Finding some space.
Ball's loose.
Ball's down. Catch there by number 88, HOSAA Burnett. Catches in the flat past the sticks.
Just that simple rollout that getting Johnny, he broke free. And I tell you, it's down. I don't think Coach Bolden thinks it was either, but either way, the referees make the call. And Coach Bolden
this time trips to the left for the big blue. Look at the play. First down in Cardinal territory. Fakes the handoff. Johnny Jones keeps it and is met by Bolden for no gain.
Yeah, Luke Bolden, the junior, 6'2", been leading this team in tackles, and he shows why right there. About a half-a-yard gain. We're not seeing too much of a variety. I mean, you've got your backup quarterback in there. They're pretty much trips to one side, pistol formation, one running back, and it's just a read option. But on third down, he has looked to throw the ball, so they're not up quarterback doing a good job so far.
Is complete to HOSAA Burnett.
Helmet pops off, should have to come off the field.
Tackle made by Javon Hicks.
He's not going to get the first down. The ball's going to come out to the 43-yard line. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 4.
Did not come off. They're not going to make him come off the field.
They're not going to make him come off the field. Helmet came off with contact by high school rules. There it is. His helmet was off too, didn't they?
No, Burnett came out. The receiver did, but the quarterback did not. So we'll go to the third-string quarterback for the Big Blue, Elijah Spalding, a junior.
A little bit larger in size, 5'11", 200 pounds, junior.
Spalding
looks like a fullback, doesn't he?
Yep. Blue have it going here in their opening possession.
Big third down conversion here, but you're probably in 4 down, 10 to man. They might have to start forcing the quarterback to make decisions a little bit quicker and dictate the pace of this game. Because right now the offensive line from Hamilton is giving him plenty of holes to run through.
Johnny Jones takes the snap, hands it off to Jarrett. He bounces off the first tackler, falls forward for a gain of 2. Just a simple dive up the middle.
Yeah, Jarrett 5 yards of carry on the year.
3-yard gain to make it 2nd and 7. Substitution up front for the Cardinals. Jacob Davis in up front D-line trying to give them more size. Still trips to the open field for the Big Blue.
Eating up plenty of this play clock. Play clock down to 7.
The 5:28 mark of the first quarter.
And Colerain just get field goal, a couple scores themselves. They can shorten this game and just make it a few possession game. It bringing it up here, but it always seems in the first half.
Yeah, to say the least, and really is just a methodical, nothing special, no real big plays for the Big Blue. Just being patient and not letting the game get away from them here early.
Yeah, and they've had 2 third down attempts, both of them successful by 3. They're 3 for 3 on third down conversions so far, using 2 different quarterbacks, their 2nd string and 3rd string quarterback. So 2nd down and 8, ball on the Colerain 26. It's called 2nd down and 7.
Trips to the open field again. Jones takes it, hands off to Jarrett. He's met immediately by 2 Cardinals. Both of the Bolden boys will tackle him after a 1-yard gain.
I'll tell you, he's a bowling ball. They're listed at 5'8", 205 pounds. I don't know if he's 5'8", and I don't think he's under 205 pounds. He's thick. He runs low to the ground, low center of gravity, and really yards after contact. It takes more than an arm tackle to bring this young man down.
It's a big back to bring down.
Another third down conversion. This one the longest. About third down and 6.
Jones now sets a receiver to the left. He's got to the open side of the field on the right. Jarrett still behind him in the shotgun formation. Jones takes the 1-yard carry and fall forward and make it a 2.5-yard carry, and it sets up they're going to mark it now a 3-yard carry, and it makes it interesting. Murphy is going to make that decision at all.
Punting in at tight end.
Be 2nd and 9 for the Cardinals. Go to a single wide receiver with the tight end now. Tight end to the boundary. Really tight splits now for the Cardinals. Wide receivers in. Deontay Smith-Moore in motion. Handoff up. Ivan Pace finds his face off of one tackle. Breaks it off the safety, and he's still on his feet. Across the 30, 25, 20. Inside the 5. Pushed out of bounds for a Cardinal first down.
Almost a little over 60 yards. You said they shortened up the splits, brought everybody in the box, and the outside linebacker misses his assignment. Then he runs through the defense tackle. Ivan Pace gives you a different weapon there at fullback. He's not going to run away from people. He's faster than you think, but he's not a burner. But what he gives you is power and just aggression. He runs angry. First down and goal at just inside the 10-yard line. Again, very tight formation, double wing, double fullback,
It's just a straight handoff to Pace. He's met initially at the line, still at his feet, and he's pushed back. They're going to say officially he was out of bounds at the 10-yard line, not the 5. But Pace, on the simple off-tackle handoff, takes it for a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, they went 2 tight ends, and they went the big package with both Boldens in there. The linebackers playing fullback right there, and you know what's coming. You just have to stop it. You got that much beef in the backfield. There's a couple substitutions. Still same tight formation, but they go with the wing backs this time.
Motion, handoff, Pace up the middle, follows his blocker, still on his feet. The pile is pushing, just not get to the goal line. He's held just short of the goal line. It'll be 3rd down and goal from inside the 1-yard line.
When you're facing this Colerain offense, your key to stop is the fullback. You don't stop the fullback, it's going to be a long day. Ivan Pace having his way, probably close to 65, 70 yards, and they give Pace
right off the tackle. Simple as that, and a touchdown for the Colerain Cardinals.
And I tell you what, a lot of flags after the play. Some jawing between a couple of the Colerain players and a couple of the Hamilton players. I believe that's a post-touchdown.
We saw a Colerain Cardinals player, his helmet come off. We'll see what the call is here. As far as we can tell, the touchdown stands. Still no signal from the officials, but the extra point. So we have nope, still no signal. Still waiting.
Referee cannot find his microphone yet.
Dead ball.
It was a dead ball foul, personal foul on Colerain. It'll be assist on the kickoff.
So the touchdown stands. Ivan Pace from a yard out plunges it in for the Colerain Cardinals. Mangold in to kick the extra point. Snap is back, kick is up. And it's good. And at the 1:45 mark of the first quarter, it's the Colerain Cardinals 7, the Hamilton Big Blue 0.
This game brought to you live by the Colerain Boosters, and thanks to all the corporate sponsors. We could not bring this to you, or all the other things around the high school, both middle schools, not just sports, but all the extracurricular activities, from show cards to the chess club to the academic quiz team, new softball stadium. Again, just look around, all the different projects brought to you by the Boosters. So thanks again to all of our corporate sponsors. And if you want to be a corporate sponsor, just kind of look up our contact information. We'll show you how you can join our team. So thanks again to the Arab Pest Control, Fast Signs, Accounting, Friendship Baptist Church, Houghton Realtors, Joseph Toyota Cincinnati, Langdon Meats and Fine Wine, La Rosa's, Life Touch, Long Schaefer and Company, Northwest Association of Educators, Queen City Running, Supercuts, Thrivent Financial, Susan Bennett, Underground Sports Shop, The Cardinal Corner, Valley Metalworks, Kona Ice, Midwest Stonescapes, Quaker Steak, Plato's Closet, Game and Sports, and again, Joe Capples Landscaping.
And it'll be interesting here. The Colerain Cardinals with that personal foul after the touchdown will be forced to kick off from the 25-yard line. So the Big Blue are going to get good field position here on their second possession.
I don't think he can reach the end zone from here.
If he could, that'd be nice.
Don't know if they're going to set up a return here or just try to squib it. He does. You know what? What he does do good. His mangle gets great height.
I'll tell you what. It'd be a nice attempt at like a squib onside.
I tell you
You're
what,
already getting,
from your own 25.
You're already giving them good field position. Why not?
There's a big hole in the middle of the field. If he can get. I'm just looking maybe for just to bounce one up right down the middle of the field. Let's see what to do. Mangold tees it up.
Both returners.
Again, and that's your starting quarterbacks returning your kicks.
And it'll be kicked to be fielded at the Big Blue 40-yard line by an up man. He's going to find some space, try to get to the outside. Sleep penalty as Devon Williams gets it to midfield for the Big Blue.
Got a good hop. He was the second tier blocking up front was Williams. He's a wide receiver to his chest. Caught it with good momentum going forward. Again, a test for the Colerain defense. Stopped Hamilton on their last
minutes with nearly 8 minutes with the ball and couldn't get any points on the board. Colerain goes down one to the other. Shotgun formation for Johnny Jones. Snap. Fakes the handoff. Tries to get in stout there. Jones makes a miss in the backfield. Finds some space. Johnny Jones on the option keeper for 9 yards.
Ethan Stair where he's supposed to. Just can't make the play. And he's playing a little bit of middle linebacker. So a second down and 1, ball at the Colerain 41, Hamilton Big Blue.
Johnny Jones with 22. So after the turnover, the Cardinals get the ball back at the 30-yard line. Base formation, handoff, pace up the middle, pushing forward, and he'll pick up 5 yards.
Colerain not doing anything cute right there. I thought maybe after the turnover, they might take a shot deep. Their deep threat plays a lot of defense. He's sitting right now. So Cromwell and Huber are your wide receivers. I don't know if that was much confusion on the mesh as it just was. I think somebody ran the wrong direction. We compliment them earlier on their communication there, but I don't know if somebody turned the right direction or ran to the wrong hole, but something was messed up from the beginning as we get end of the first quarter. Colerain just on their session, but on their first possession, take the lead. Need fourth down to go to a half yard. Shotgun snap back, give to the fullback, nothing there, and he's actually, second effort. It's going to be close, but I believe, again, he's going to be about a half yard short. They stopped him 2 yards short in the backfield. There was nothing there, but he bounced off. Did pick up a yard, but again, not enough for the first down, so the Colerain defense makes up for the offensive mistake right there and stops it, gets the ball back to the offense. They're going to stop them, and Colerain's going to start this possession on the 30-yard line.
So after a turnover on downs by the Cardinals, a turnover on down right on the other way. And again, we want to thank everyone for staying with us. We're trying our best here with Wi-Fi issues at Hamilton. And thanks for BCAT's win. Letting everyone know that it's not on your guys' end. It's on ours. We can only get what the signal here wirelessly can get to us. So, first down. Cardinals. Gunner hands it off. Pace.
Gunner still got it, Brandon.
Leyendecker spins off a tackle, finds his way to the outside, and he's got a first down.
Quarterback keeper Gunner Leyendecker keeps it to the right.
I tell you what, quarterback's doing his job when he can fool the color guy up in the booth. A nice read. He's going to pick up, about 14 yards on that? 15 yards?
Well, let's be honest. My attention is split.
I know. Yeah,
split right now trying to get
only
the Wi-Fi
two of us
to
in the
work.
booth tonight, and you're producing the show, fighting. And again, thanks for our patience. I don't know what it is. I mean, we've got hotspot phone, we got our hotspot, we got the school Wi-Fi, but it's something about this area in Hamilton. I don't know if it's the towers in the area.
Leyendecker sends a man in motion, handoff, Pace, picks it up the middle, And he's going to pick up 6 yards before he's touched. And that's where he's going to ball be spotted officially and make it 2nd and 4.
I tell you, give credit to guys up front in the last couple of plays. Ganello, Roberts, Aaron Schwinder, Kruger, and Faith just blowing big holes. Ponting again up there playing a little tight end. Glorified offensive lineman.
You know, for some reason the replay on the video board does not show every replay for you guys at home.
Yeah, we have no control over that. Now, we don't even know if we're allowed to do that because it's not live play on the field, but it is live action.
Linedecker, play action, steps back.
Oh, run it!
He's going to throw it up. He's got Huber all alone for the catch.
So Josh Huber gets down, got one-on-one. They run a little play action, and Leyendecker rolls out to his left, and there's nobody on the left side within 50 yards. He could have ran it for 45 yards. So he just throws a jump ball to Huber, who is there one-on-one, and Huber wins the jump ball. So
that's one where tomorrow in film, Huber will get a congratulations, and Gunnar Leyendecker will get, what are you doing? There is no one on the left side of the field. Just go run.
He throws the ball 45 yards, and the wide receiver was closer to him than any defender. But first down and goal at the 3, we'll take it. That's one of those, what are you doing? Good place, young man.
Bolden's in the backfield now, 2 tight ends. Luke Bolden in motion, handoff, pace, up the middle. He's just going to go into the end zone for an easy 6 points.
Yeah, when they line both Boldens in the backfield and they go with extra tight end, that you know they're coming left. You know they're going power and power. And, you know, that play was slow to develop. None of what it was, but that was just strength. Just blowing them off of taking the defensive line into the end zone. A simple score, Ivan Pace.
So, and that's a very exciting way to get down there, a very anticlimactic finish. It was almost like, okay, guys, now he's in the end zone, play is over. Mangold set to kick, snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and it's good. And at a 7:39 mark of the second quarter, it's your Colerain Cardinals 14, the Big Blue of Hamilton 0.
Okay, Hamilton coming strong. I can tell you what, there's a good rush from the outside on these extra points. It's Darian Gilbert Brown from the outside. He's getting close. Good job by the holder. Who was the holder on that play, Brandon?
The person who put it on the floor.
I know, but that's
your punter, Lawson Sandusky.
Okay, that's right. Your backup quarterback. No, he's the holder.
He's the third string quarterback.
Yeah. Luke Ponting doing the long snapping.
So this time the Cardinals will kick off again from the 40-yard line. So last time Mangold, I thought, kicked it in the end zone, but I guess.
Well, he caught it about the 2 and then ran into the end zone with it. So when
if his momentum takes him in there, then
it's one of those judgment calls, and
I don't know. I'm not going to argue it.
Head official doesn't like to move that much. Teams. Catch a big catch. Now he makes the play on defense.
So the Big Blue will take over at the Colerain Cardinal 37. Officially the 38. So Jones with 2 receivers to the open side, 1 to the short side. Jarrett in the backfield. So for the second consecutive week, Javon Hicks with an interception and tackled inside the 10-yard line, setting up a 1st and goal.
Setting out an Ivan Pace run touchdown right here.
It would be fitting.
It seems to be the script lately. But it's about.
Dante Smith takes the pitch. Moore hitting the backfield, bounces off of 1, will get back near the original line of scrimmage, but a good job by Hamilton to contain the outside pitch.
Yeah, Zach Reese, Demetrius Thomas both make the stop. No gain. And the quick belly option or veer option up the middle. But you know, those safeties, and here comes the blocker, uses Bolden as the lead block.
Snap is back, kick is up, and at the 4:14 mark of the first half, Colerain Cardinals 21-0. The Big Blue 0. 2 touchdowns by Ivan Pace, and a 3rd one added by Gunnar Leyendecker. When everyone else goes from the 1, Pace was getting it. It's a fake and a keep and an easy 6 points for Gunnar Leyendecker.
You know, both those last touchdowns, one set it up by the big pass to Josh Huber, and the next one set up Javon Hicks on the big intercept. And that's what it is. They're going to call them both. Just a little bit, you know, nothing too rough. They were just blocking a little bit and trying to get off the block a little bit too long after the whistle.
I believe, though, he got the numbers mixed up. I think he called 13 on white. It wasn't on the field, and then 2 on blue. I believe it was on 13 for blue and 2 for white. Either way, inside of the field, Johnny Jones set in the shotgun. Big Blue got to get something going. They've got nothing. So Ethan Stout will finish off the play. Nice job there. Well, nope.
It was just a straight shotgun snap, quarterback draw. This time 3 wide receivers, 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom.
Again, after basically every preset, the Hamilton Big Blue resets and looks to the sidelines. This time they reset. Jones takes the snap on right away. He's met immediately by Ethan Stout, not before he picks up about 4 yards. Running quarterback in at wide receiver, not a thrower, but the Cardinals will put him in a throwing situation. Set
from the snap and showed some incredible athleticism. Johnny Jones made something out of nothing and picks up the first down. Coach Bolden all over his defense side. Nobody stayed home on the weak side.
And Eric Phillips had him there, forced it back inside on the scramble, and the inside just missed the tackle. So first down, Big Blue to their own 34. 2:40 remaining in the half. Big Blue trying to get a score before the first break.
This possession so far is three straight runs by the quarterback.
Handoff to Jarrett, gets by the blitzer, and he's got some space to the open field. He's across the 45 to the 50 into Cardinal territory, and he picks up a Big Blue first down.
I tell you, he is strong. You cannot get your arms around him. He is thick. He is thick. Sincere Jones takes him down, but not after he gets into Colerain territory. Where are they spotting the ball? At the 43-yard line of the Colerain Cardinals.
Fortuitous play call for the Big Blue because he broke the tackle and then bounced right to where the Cardinals had blitzed, and there was no one out there. So first down, Big Blue at the Cardinal 43 for his shotgun formation. Jones sets the snap back and a fake handoff, roll to the right, trying to look downfield. Eric Phillips holds him on the outside.
Luke Bolden, Dan Bolden, 57. I think the first time we called his name of the day. Jacob Davis in on the stop.
Officially, it's just going to be a 1-yard gain. It'll draw a timeout from the Colerain Cardinals. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Big Blue at their own 42. The Cardinals use their first timeout, try to preserve some clock here.
Waiting for Hamilton Big Blue. Play clock is now been started? Nope, not yet. Tell you this, the ref sets a slow pace.
So it'll be 3rd and 9 for the Big Blue at their own 40.
Again, pistol formation, shotgun, one running back. Yeah, they fumbled the snap, and running back's right there to pick it up. And because the snap
fortuitous for the Cardinals, because on 4th down and 6.
A wide receiver in space, but he underthrows him. Short hops, can't make that play in any level of football. Stops the clock, turns the ball over to the Colerain Cardinals. Colerain will have it with 2 timeouts. 128 left to play in a half. Ball's on their own 39. Interesting whether Colerain's going to be content to try to break a long run if they get it. But we saw the deep threat of Josh Huber right there. But Colerain with Hicks and everybody, the
base formation. Cardinals play action, fakes the pitch.
Oh, he's got
Line
Huber.
And Decker goes deep. Huber all alone, and he just missed him. He just flat out missed him.
Josh Huber, just kind of just a seam route, and I don't know if he ran the wrong route or the ball was thrown. Hicks in the ball game.
2 to either side, pace flanks to the right. Leyendecker takes it, quick screen out to Deontay Smith-Moore, makes one man miss, working off a block, tries to get the outside. He'll get out of bounds and pick up a gain of 8.
I'll tell you, there's a headsy play there. They just get the athletes in space there, Deontay Smith-Moore. He wasn't going to break at the distance, was smart enough to get out of bounds. preserve the timeout, and stop the clock.
Makes it 3rd and short for the Cardinals.
You can do a lot with 2 timeouts, 3rd and short. You can still run the ball right here. A lot of substitutions for Hamilton Big Blue on defense.
Joan and Hicks to one side, J.J. Davis and Huber to the other. Pace in the backfield with Leyendecker. Cardinals look to the sidelines for the play. Wouldn't be surprised, just a handoff to Pace up the middle. Takes it into the same play, quick out. This time Sincere Jones gets it, quick screen, finds some space down the side, down into Big Blue territory.
Yeah, Hamilton's sitting
back to the line.
So good series of play. You had all your timeouts left. They go little bubble screen right, bubble screen left, and that last one they faked that bubble screen. Hamilton bites on it.
And a really good throw by Gunnar Leyendecker there. Because he basically saw that no one was around Hicks, and he threw the ball on a line and short, didn't air it out and let the safety over top go get it.
Yeah, they found a spot about 15, 17 yards behind the linebackers in front of the safety, and Hicks takes it from there. Runs about 30 yards after the catch, just running right through the arm tackle of the safety.
And then outruns everyone in the corner.
So again, we've called his name all night. Mangold back to kick. 4 extra points, 4 kickoffs.
That is correct.
Very active. So Hamilton will get the last possession, 1 minute left. They still have 2 timeout speed, but Deshaun Pace, the underclassman, only gives them up 2 yards. So bring up a 2nd down and 8.
Jones scrambles, throws outside. Burnett immediately hit by Sincere Jones, who keeps him in bounds and short of the line of the game. Timeout. Colerain Cardinals.
I tell you, he just catches a quick out. Sincere Jones just levels him. And I tell you what, that's a gutsy play. I like the way he popped up. He got hit hard, did Jose Burnett. And usually when a guy gets up and tells you he's not hurt, or that didn't bother him, he got his bell rung there, but he did get up. He held onto the ball, a gutsy play. Only picks up 3 yards, but give that man credit. Fearless in the face of the defense.
Jones keeps it on a play action. Tackled immediately.
Timeout?
Colerain calls timeout with 6 seconds on the clock, and they want to force. Well, if I'm Hamilton, I just take. I don't even.
I take
punt.
A knee.
I run
or
around,
run a play.
I catch the ball, run around for 6 seconds, and go down. Don't even give.
Yeah, we. penalties for only 134 yards. Colerain has one interception. Penalties. Colerain has one penalty.
I sat quickly through the stats.
Well, they're not ready to kick off yet, but your leading rusher for the Colerain Cardinals, 9 carries, 82 yards. Ivan Pace. For Hamilton Big Blue, Malik Jarrett, 17 for 58. Johnny Jones, 10 for 43. Gunnar Leyendecker, 4 for 5 for 108 yards and a touchdown. Jones for Hamilton, 4 for 7. One interception, 20 yards, a 7-yard long. Josh Huber leads Colerain, 1 catch, 47 yards. Hicks, 1 for 43. Receiving for Hamilton, Jose Burnett, 3 for 13. Leading tacklers, Dan Bolden has 6. Javon Hicks Dan Bolden has 10. Luke Bolden, 8. Javon Hicks, 6. And Ethan Stout, 5 for Hamilton. 3 for Demetrius Thomas. 3 for Jason Tannum. Deion Tillery, 2. And Elijah Spradling, 3. So 28-0.
That was the longest quick stats I've ever heard.
Again, thanks for the patience for everybody. It's that every time we come to Hamilton, we're having internet issues. We're man down. Brandon is struggling. We've tried about every option possible, so bear with us. Reboot when you can. We're
hit pause and then wait. Go get a hot dog, wait 3 minutes, and hopefully it comes
we're
back.
As frustrated as you are, and if you could hear what goes on behind the scenes here.
Some halftime scores, though. I got hurt on the very last play of offense for Moeller of the first half. At LaSalle. LaSalle leads Winton Woods at half, 7. Ball. Playing baseball over there, LaSalle versus Winton Woods. Elsewhere, Milford 27, Loveland nothing. Clinton Massey 24, Northwest 0. Tippecanoe 24, Fairborn 14, Anderson 37, Withrow 0. Beaver Creek 14, Fairmont 3, Wayne 21, Northmont 7, Troy 21, Miamisburg 7, and Upper Arlington Trails Pickering Central.
So the big surprise right there, the LaSalle Winton Woods, both 2 undefeated teams, both fighting with Winton Woods
for the Region 8 playoffs later on.
7-5. You don't see that score too often, but big things happening down the road. You said St. X, kind of Moeller.
Yep, 20-37 to McBride. Moeller trying to catch back.
So Colerain had the Colerain wingbacks with the wide receivers aren't blocking. Josh Huber blocking down the field. Does a great job, and a good read by Gunnar Leyendecker right there to get him to the outside.
Yeah, a little wrinkle. We saw a lot of it last week. It's the first time we've seen it tonight where they just went quick speed option. Ivan Pace acting as a lead blocker. Leyendecker forced to pitch almost immediately. And he gets it to J.J. Davis, who makes one cut, gets upfield, and finds some space.
We talked earlier, Brandon. It's 90 degrees when we started this game, probably over 100. With the temperature off this field turf. This is our first kind of look like first player to go down.
Second play of the half.
Yeah, you think coming out of the locker room, you get a little hydrated, but, they say it's what you do the day before the game. If you go to hydrate today, you've waited too long.
Well, not to get all technical and science on you,
but that's what you do.
But cramping really has not as much as to do with hydration as it is keeping the muscle cool. So it's a reaction to the body overheating. Now, keeping hydrated keeps that. It makes it easier to maintain body temperature.
Are you still talking?
Yeah. Spradling, who was your third-string quarterback in the game earlier, is the defender who was hurt on the play. Not often you see your third-string quarterback also play middle linebacker for you. He might even play defensive line. I'm not sure where he ended up there. So, out of the timeout, Colerain Cardinals come out shotgun. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Take the snap. Quick look. Not there. Leyendecker keeps it. Not there initially. There the second time. J.J. Davis makes one man miss. Spins around. Picks up enough for a first down. So interesting there. Gunnar Leyendecker takes it back. Looks for that little bubble screen. Hamilton jumps it. And then he just rolls out and throws over top of where Hamilton jumped the bubble screen.
Well, and it's almost an option route when he went out there. We've seen it a couple times. He gets outside. And if that outside defender decides to attack him, stop the quarterback, J.J. Davis is still there in the flat, left alone, and he just jumps it off. If he stays back to play Davis, he keeps it himself. This time another good decision down to the 34-yard line. Hamilton Big Blue, first down, Colerain Cardinals.
Cardinals looking to work a little wrinkles into their offense. Still in that shotgun. Man in motion. J.J. Davis fakes it to him. Over top. Deontay Smith. Morris all alone. And I don't know if he just slowed down too much or Leinendecker overshot him. But play action, jet sweep, wheel route, all alone. Deontay Smith-Moore not tall enough to make the catch.
I stopped playing quarterback like in the 5th grade, Brandon, but they say the hardest receiver to hit is the one that's that wide open. That's 2 tonight.
That's just something you tell yourself to make yourself feel better.
Probably. But Deontay, as I said, that jet sweep wheel route has been there week after week after week, and this time just misses them.
Cardinals back to the I formation. Speed option again. Quick pitch. J.J. Davis with a blocker. Cuts it back. Man in open field. Makes him miss. Cuts it.
Makes them, but I believe there might have been a block out front that cleared him.
That appears to be the call. I don't know. Hold in on Taj Roberts.
Yeah, got your big offensive tackle there, and Taj Roberts going to be taken out of the ball.
Davis has bounced back and forth between offense and defense. 2nd and 22. I'm Colerain Cardinals. What do you run? Two to the top, one to the bottom. Leinendecker takes it, fakes it to Sincere. It's not there. He's going to keep it over top. Sincere Jones can't.
That's a forward pass. Again, it's that option when he runs to the outside. That bubble screen isn't there, so he keeps it himself, goes around left side. If the defender attacks him, so he tried to dump it over the top.
The Hamilton Big Blue wanted a illegal forward pass, but again, it's not where the man is. It's where Leinendecker's body was probably past the line of scrimmage, but the ball was not when he threw that pass.
Incomplete pass. Johnny Jones, Mr. Everything here at Hamilton, back to return this, along with Dion Tillery.
Sandusky takes the snap. Kick is up, and he shanked it.
He missed that one. Thank you very much.
He shanked it pretty badly. The ball taking an unfortunate bounce. We'll get it after just a 12-yard punt.
And Sandusky has to walk to the sidelines, and Coach Bolden meets him about where. What do you say to a punter that misses it? Kick it better next time?
That is not going to get it done.
So he kicks it from the 50.
Good. Not great. Not what you're looking for in a punt, for only to go 12 yards. That Jones takes it, looks, quick hook, pass, tipped at the line of scrimmage, incomplete.
Who got that? Was that 28?
Luke Bolden.
They were just running a little timing route, just a quick out. Knocked down at the line of scrimmage. So Hamilton looked maybe to open up this offense a little bit, down 28-0. But this is their backup quarterback.
Handoff faked. Jones gets it and lost contained at Luke Bolden. Johnny Jones knocked out of bounds after he picks up the line in the game.
Nah, it's going to be a tough spot. He steps out of bounds at the 49. Needed the 40. Okay, needed the 48 from here. That is a first down.
That's all there. He's read option, and Luke Bolden just lost contain, and Jones outspeeds him to the edge.
Yeah, and that's been their best play, just kind of get him outside. Their tackles are doing a good job. The outside linebackers for Colerain are getting caught inside the tackles and not keeping contained. So first down from their own 49, Hamilton Big Blue.
Jones takes the snap, handoff, Jared up the middle. He is met, tackled, and falls forward for about 3 yards.
Nothing fancy. They weren't reading that one there. It was just a straight dive.
Gain of 3 on the play.
5 defender goes to the ground, gets to the outside, takes it in the 10 to the 9-yard line. First 4 tackling right there.
And last week we saw Sycamore drive it inside. First and held on the 1-yard line on 3 straight plays. Big Blue tried to. Jones looks to pass. He's going to tuck it down on a draw. Finds some space. Brought down just short of the 5-yard line.
Good patience right there. He wasn't looking for any to throw the ball, even though he's kind of after he took the shotgun snap. He was just waiting for a hole to develop. Wasn't much of a hole there, but just enough to pick up 3 yards. First down and goal at 6. Still spreading them out. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
Cardinals just moored for those wide receivers. Pace and Phillips switch sides. And they're going to go full man on the edges.
Or defensive back just one-on-one. Could have sent everybody at stop this run.
Handoff up the middle. Jarrett 5. 6 points for the Big Blue.
So Hamilton Big Blue comes out at halftime, stops the Colerain Cardinals on their first possession, and on their own possession, take it down the length of the field. They get their first score. It's 28-6, extra point pending. Gabby Oliva back to kick. 5 for 5 on the year. Snap is back, set is down, the kick is up.
Make it 6 for 6.
And it is good.
Gabby Oliva's extra point.
So it's
good.
7:30 and a little bit of extracurriculars after the play again. There's another flag on the field. Let's see if this is called both ways. I didn't see it. I just heard the whistles and saw the hanky come up.
The referee is coming to the Hamilton sideline, so.
Well, he's coming close. He doesn't want to walk that far.
With 7:33 remaining in the third quarter, your score, Colerain 28, Hamilton 7.
Hamilton coach does not look happy, so I believe it'll be a call against them.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was one of those where he was asking him what the options were going to be for the penalty, or if he was telling him, hey, this is what happened.
This is your guy that did this, and the way he reacted after the referees told him it was coming against him. And so it was a post-possession penalty. We've seen a lot of those on on the special teams.
Extra points?
On extra
points?
What's
the word you're looking for?
No, I was looking for
points?
special teams. I was going to say extra teams.
You were looking for extra
I was going
points.
to say extra teams or special points. I don't know.
We're going to be doubly wrong on the same
Exactly. That happens often. So this time, Hamilton will kick off from their own 25 after the personal foul penalty. A little extracurriculars on the extra point.
Can't do that.
J.J. Davis and that Sincere Jones back to receive the kick.
Quiet game for Sincere. Just that one catch on offense. Not a lot of tackles have been running away from him. He will not get this. It'll be J.J. Davis from his own 30-yard line. He's going to try to switch fields, cut it back up, find some space, still on his feet, just can't pick his feet up. It'll get to the 44-yard line, and the Colerain Cardinals start with good territory.
He took that and again delayed before he took off. He did find a seam this time, pick up about 8-9 yards after contact, but your return man's got to get more aggressive than that. You got to go. Even if you're going to get hit, you got to go. Create your own space. Don't dance.
First down for the Colerain Cardinals. They tried to do a little something different on their opening possession of the first half. We'll see what they do here on their second possession after giving up a score.
Hamilton's got to be playing with a little bit more confidence, stopping Colerain and scoring on their own.
Speed option to the outside. Leyendecker patiently gets it to the edge and picks up 6 yards. And a real good play there by Leyendecker.
Showed great patience. There wasn't a lot there, but he waited and waited and waited and held on to the ball just long enough. He's going to pick up a good 5 yards.
All those previous attempts, Hamilton jumped them right away. This time they didn't. Patiently waits for the play to develop and then cuts back knowing the play's not there on the inside.
Yeah, Hamilton's throwing a lot of substitutions in there.
Josh Huber appeared to roll his ankle there. He's going to come off the field limping. Hicks checks in for him. Still I formation. Handoff, pace.
Pace and Smithfield.
Handoff, speed option, quickly. Pitch to the outside. Deontay Smith-Moore trying to get the edge. He gets
Got
it,
it.
finds it, finds his seam, and he'll pick up more, and he's out to the 25.
Pick up more. Did you say that on purpose?
No, it's just a speed option. You have to fake it to the fullback for it to be. At the 4:18 mark of the third quarter, it's the Colerain Cardinals 35, the Big Blue of Hamilton 7.
And that touchdown brought to you back by the Colerain Booster Association. We'd like to thank all of our corporate sponsors that make everything possible that we do. Arab Pest Control, Fast Signs, Friedoff Accounting, Friendship Baptist Church, Hoding Realtors, Joseph Toyota Cincinnati, Langdon Meats and Fine Wine, La Rosa's, Life Touch, Long Schaefer and Company, Northwest Association of Educators, Queen City Running, Supercuts, Thrivent Financial, Susan Bennett, Underground Sports Shop and the Cardinal Corner, Valley Metalworks, Kona Ice, Midwest Stonescapes, Quaker Steak, Plato's Closet, Game On Sports Ball, and a special thanks to Joe Capples Landscaping for the incredible work done to beautify our school and our new landscaping and tree trimming. The boosters have a 10% off card that can be used all school year long at Joe Capples Landscaping and Gardening. They're located just across the street from the high school on Cheviot Road. Joe Capel for all your landscape and garden needs.
Mangold set to kick off for the Colerain Cardinals. Will do so from this right hash in the 40-yard line. Jones and Stevens back deep for the Big Blue. And I'm not going to lie, I think it got hotter outside than it was before. So Mr. Spalding from Hamilton, it is cramping up. It is a hot one out there in this late September evening. Mangold's kick is up deep and not quite in the end zone. Stevens will take it out.
Oh, nice pursuit.
Probably should have let it bounce in.
I want to get a number for that truck. One of the gunners there. Who was that? 21. 21. Let's.
Alonzo Kendricks.
Alonzo Kendricks comes from the outside. The gunner on that kick coverage. Doesn't actually take him down, but big contact just outside the 10-yard line. The rest of the Colerain Cardinals get credit for the tackle, but he made the play. Hamilton Blue, Big Blue, first down at their own 14.
Probably ill-advised there by the freshman returner for the Big Blue. Probably should have let it go in the end zone, as it is. Big Blue down 4 scores. Need to get back in that ball game. Snap back, handoff up the middle. Jarrett bounces off of 2 tackles, keeps his feet going across the 20, and will be just short of the line of the game.
An impressive young man is Jarrett. We've seen this time and time again. He was bottled up. Initial contact behind the line of scrimmage. Colerain does not wrap up. He kind of hides behind that offensive line, sneaks out to the left side, gets outside, picks up 8.
Second down and 2. 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Shotgun formation for the Big Blue. Jones gets the play from the sideline. Snap back, looks to pass, and immediately pulls it down on a quarterback sweep. Tries to get the edge, just does. Run out of bounds, but he's going to have enough for the first down out to the Big Blue 30-yard line.
Good blocking by the outside. Eric Phillips, we haven't called his name a lot. Loses contain on the outside. Great job. It's a number 11 we're seeing from Hamilton Big Blue. Doing a good job on Phillips. That's Luca Matea, tight end. Leads the way on that block for the first down at the 30-yard line.
Hamilton flips the formation to the top now, 1 to the bottom. Reset, flip the tight end. Pace and Phillips switch the formation defensively with the tight end. Snap back, handoff, faked. Jones keeps it, bounces off of 1, ran out of bounds, but it'll be held
Johnny Jones
to a half-yard gain.
With the keeper, ran out of bounds by number 52, Brennan Hobbs.
Brennan Hobbs, your nose tackle, is the one who finally chased him out.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hobbs listed at 5'7", 213.
Second down and 10. Handoff up the middle. Jarrett trying to find some space. He's held up. Nothing going. And it'll be 3rd and long.
Yeah, he's got to pick up 3 again. Brennan Hobbs again on the tackle in middle along with Ethan Stout.
Quick update elsewhere. Winton Woods attempting to make a field goal to take the lead over LaSalle, and it's blocked. LaSalle still leads 7-5.
So 3rd down and 7. Got to get to the 40-yard line. Still shotgun formation.
Trips to the top for the Big Blue. Cardinals show man-to-man, and they're going to bring some pressure up the middle. Rolling to the outside, Jones has nowhere to go. He throws it in the air. He lost control, and I don't know what the call is there.
Is that a fumble out of bounds, or is that an intentional grounding? It didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Is it an incomplete pass because he was hit when he was thrown?
I think he's going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say him getting hit caused the errant pass, but I think it was errant because it fell out of his hand before he went to throw. But as it is, 4th down, and Big Blue will punt. I believe will be their first punt attempt. They've been going for it on 4th down every time.
Yeah, most of the time they've gone for 4th down, they've been on Colerain's side of the field. This time from their own 37. Javon Hicks is going to be set back to return them.
Linebacker David Cunningham, one of the bigger punters you'll see, is back there to kick it back for the Big Blue. Takes the snap, kicks it up. It's a very high punt.
Oh, nice kick.
Hicks is going to field it at his own 30-yard line with a fair catch. Officially marked at the 29-yard line. Well, that's where the Cardinals will take over at their own 29.
That was not too deep, but he had enough hang time that Hicks just had no chance to return. He had to fair catch it. Colerain's got the ball on their own 29. So special shout out again. Chris Walker, Houston, Texas. Wants to know Houston staying strong, a 93 grade of Colerain Cardinals. Thanks for listening, Chris Walker.
All righty. Cardinals.
No changes on offense. Gunnar Leyendecker still under center.
Traditional wing formation, tight end to the top. Smith more in motion. Handoff not there. It's Leyendecker makes a man miss. Still going. And a good job by Gunnar Leyendecker just to pick up 4 yards.
Well, that mesh was blown up from the beginning. He got hammered. I don't know how he held onto that ball, but he broke a tackle, got out, and then got slammed. He does pick up 4, but pays for that one. Josh Huber back in the ball game. We saw him limping earlier.
Cardinals, Smith more in motion. Handoff up the middle, pace. Got 2 men in front. Just going to run behind him for 5 yards. Cuts it across. Now he's on the other side of the field. Cuts it across 40, 35, 30, 25. Huber in front is going to work off of him inside the 10 to the 5, where he's finally brought out of bounds, still on his feet at the 5-yard line.
That almost looked like a kick return right there. He broke to the left, and it was just straight dive left side, and he gets out there, but cuts across the entire width of the field. And he turns his wide receivers into the return game, and great blocking
downfield.
Here's
the thing about Ivan Pace. He is still hurt. His ankle, he twisted an ankle early in the season, and you could tell it every time he stops running and kind of walks back to the huddle that he's not 100% with his ankle.
That was he got 60 yards on that game. They got the
1 yard. Really,
he's exhausted.
He is exhausted, but seriously, play action pass to Luke was wide open. Oh, sorry. Stevens has shown some promise right as a freshman. Jones back at quarterback, 2 to the bottom, 1 on the top.
How did our freshmen do this week? Do we know?
No clue. They played a game. Hamilton will let the clock go as we have a running clock. The Colerain Cardinals are up 5 touchdowns. And that will be it for the 3rd quarter. Going into the 4th quarter, the Colerain Cardinals lead 41-7 over the Big Blue of Hamilton.
Oh, well, we got another quarter to play, but thanks again to all of our corporate sponsors. Without your money, without your contributions, the Colerain Booster Association couldn't support our student athletes, not just at Colerain High School, but at White Oak Middle and Colerain Middle, and not just athletics, but all the academics and extracurricular activities throughout all 3 schools. Whether you're talking show cards, whether you're talking drama, academic quiz team, if you're part of the boosters, we will support, and thank you for supporting us. Again, Game On Sports, Plato's Closet, Quaker Steak, Midwest Stonescapes, Kona Ice, Valley Metalworks, Underground Sports Shop, The Cardinal Corner, Thrivent Financial, Susan Bennett, Supercuts, Queen City Running, Northwest Association of Educators, Long Schaefer and Company, Life Touch, La Rosa's, Langdon Meats and Fine Wine, Joseph Toyota of Cincinnati, Hoding Realtors, Friendship Baptist Church, Friedoff Accounting, Fast Science, and Arab Pest Control. And again, thanks again to Joe Capples Landscaping. 10% off with the booster card right across the street from the high school as they take the first snap from scrimmage. Gamble there. He blitzes the right side, anticipating that. They run left. Offensive lineman from that side won his one-on-one battle. Blue.
Hit hard in the hole, and it falls forward.
Late Jarrett, your ball carrier.
He'll pick up.
By Ivan Pace Jr.
Pace.
Second and 7. Snap, back, handoff. Jarrett makes a man miss in the backfield, goes forward. And the big man showing some shiftiness there. Brendan Hobbs thought he had a tackle for a big loss. Jarrett makes a miss in the backfield.
Yeah, Hobbs beats his man right off the snap. Doesn't even get touched by the center. Gets right through there, but head down a little bit. Got to keep the head up. Jarrett throws, yeah, you're absolutely correct. Showed some shiftiness. Just sidestepped him, let him go pass. Makes his third down a little bit more manageable, needing 3 yards.
That's correct. I was right. 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom.
Like you are correct. I was right.
3rd and 3 at midfield. Jones back, step back, quarterback draw, finds some space. He's hit hard by Dan Bolden, but he picks up enough for the first down.
With the carry, tackle made by
Depending on the spot, it's awful close. Nope, they are going to signal it. He just got
first
past.
down. It doesn't matter on the spot.
First down.
I tell you what, I say it week after week when we're here. We're sitting next to the Colerain coaching staff.
This is the
You got to love it when the Colerain offensive coaches are yelling at the Colerain defensive coaches, or they're going
It
back
has to be
and
the
forth.
least energetic I've ever seen the Colerain defensive staff.
Well, they're kind of running some vanilla defenses, just staying a man, guarding this read option every time.
Jarrett handoff.
You either make
middle,
plays, you don't make
bounces off
plays.
of 2 tacklers, and then there's a flock of Cardinals to make the tackle. He'll be stood up. Play will end.
Picks up about 1 yard right there. Deshaun Pace on the tackle gets credit for that, but you could name about 9 different numbers on that play.
5, 1, 8, 36, 7, 11. Oh, you mean tacklers. Oh, I just thought you were saying numbers.
All those numbers were in.
2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Shotgun. Jones keeps it in the middle. Quarterback gets it outside. A Pace can't get him. Out of bounds. Hit by Sincere Jones. Johnny Jones picks up about 3.
Sincere Jones.
I'll tell you what, he bounced up. That was a heck of a shot. You got one guy going for extra yard, one guy trying to stop. They're both in a full head of steam. Both put their shoulders down to lead it. Good, some helmet-to-helmet contact there. It was inadvertent. They're just making a play. Quarterback puts his head down. Defender puts his head down. But
3rd and 7.
everybody's fine. We make another play.
3rd and 6. Go at 3rd and 6.5. Tight end flips. 2 to the top, 1 on the bottom. Tight end to the top. The Colerain Cardinals, Eric Phillips is going to come on a blitz here from the backside. Just saying. Here he comes. Handoff, fake, play action, finds his man open, Burnett. And he picks up the Big Blue first down. Big Blue caught Cardinals gambling there, and they make him pay with a completion.
Yeah, they did. Patterson's going to stay down on that play. Looked like he might be cramping. Yeah, Colerain's been committing everybody to the run, kind of been leaving their defenders on the outside one-on-one. Kind of a soft zone. They really haven't had that. And Hamilton just kind of lulled them into a little bit of comfort level right there.
Rice Auto Body has you covered. Rice Auto Body is family owned and operated and is pleased to be preferred auto body shop of Hamilton Athletics. See the collision repair experts at Rice Auto Body, located on Millville, Oxford
I
Road.
can't even check the radio email. Because
The internet's so bad.
I mean, we're going fine here live streaming. Still, thankfully, those for you still listening. We're trying the best we can, but I can't even get a signal to my own phone to check the radio at Weir Colerain address.
You know, that's why kind of when we're playing at home, I know we can do video there, but thanks to the Colerain boosters, they really up the Wi-Fi in our box. Not every school does that, and when we go on the road, we're limited to what we've got out here. We're limited to the connectivity of the towers in the area. But thank you again for the patience. I really thank my son right here. You guys don't realize how much I'm panicking, giving him a hard time. He's trying, but he's got to deal with his father going, well, did you try this?
Did you hit that button? Did you hit that button? Did you hit that button? Yeah, I hit that button.
Yes, Dad. Yes, Dad. Yes, Dad. Shut up.
First down and 10, Big Blue at their own tool at the Colerain Cardinal 26. Trips to the bottom. Tight end on the bottom. Snap back, Jones, handoff, Jarrett up the middle, tries to make a man miss. He does, but in doing so, his knee hit the ground. He'll be called down for no gain.
Yeah, breaks the tackle. Hamilton Big Blue, he goes down to the ground. He put his hand down to keep himself, but the referee's saying his knee touched too. Immediately blown dead. So they are deep into Colerain territory. Ball on the 26. Second down, 9.
Running clock, 5:24 to play. Again, heavy formation to the right side, a tight end and 3 wide receivers.
Hamilton Big Blue, first half, 26 minutes time of possession. It's got to be almost that lopsided here in the second half. Doesn't mean anything, but it's just interesting.
Fake handoff, quarterback keeper, keeps to the outside, gets to the sidelines.
Man, he's quick.
Shines some space. Forced out of bounds by Alonzo Kendricks.
Quarterback draw, and the middle was plugged up, and again, bounces to the outside. These Colerain outside linebackers are losing contain. If you take anything away from this game, coaches, please, your defensive end, your outside linebackers are getting sucked inside all night.
Yeah, no one's listened to you for coaching advice. Just letting you know.
I know.
Just being honest.
Well, they value my opinion, even though they ignore it.
Say what now?
Oh, exactly.
St. X scores. They now lead Moeller with 8 minutes to play, 30-7. Handoff, Jones to Merritt up the middle, trying to find some space. Malik Jarrett tackled, but not before he gets to the 6-yard line. So Big Blue knocking on the door.
Second and goal.
Second down and goal from the 6-yard line.
Just one pass attempt here on third down earlier. Other than that, this entire drive has been quarterback, running back right up the middle.
Jones, handoff. Jarrett trying to squeeze through. He get to the 4-yard line. I missed it. What happened?
All right, so one of the Colerain defenders' helmets in the pile comes rolling out. So he's supposed to take off, right, Dad? I believe it was Ivan Pace.
It was Eric Phillips' helmet.
I know Eric Phillips his helmet, but Ivan Pace kind of tried to sneak it past the referees and took the helmet and slid it very quickly along the ground and put it back on Eric Phillips. Going, it didn't come off.
Nice.
That's one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time. I wish we had that on camera.
Well, maybe you'll get the replay here blurrily.
And he put his hands. Oh, look at that! And he put his hands up like nothing to see here. So third and goal.
Jones fakes it, follow, not there. Trying to get to the outside. He's trying to get their space. And a great job by Sincere Jones to close it off. And he tackles another 3-yard line. Josh Jones on the quarterback follow, and he thought he had bounced.
Johnny Jones.
What did I say?
Josh.
I said Johnny.
Yeah, you did.
Had all sorts of space to the outside, but Sincere Jones with speed closes.
I'll tell you what, with as hot as it has been, credit to both teams. Got some of these guys, a couple of them are cramped up, but Johnny Jones returning kicks, played quarterback, a little defensive back. He's been all over the place tonight.
So fourth and goal from the 3-yard line. Hamilton down 5 scores. Will attempt to narrow the gap and maintain some pride. Snap back, Jones and Hamilton.
By a little movement by the right side of the line.
Start. Couple quick score updates. Final, Sycamore defeats Middletown 34-14. At the end of the third quarter, Wayne 28, Northmont 21. So that game pretty close.
Anything LaSalle?
Touchdown, Whitten Woods. They now are up.
That's 2 scores.
2 scores.
That'd be 16-7.
Well, it'd be at least 17-7.
Or 17. So 4th down, they're going for it. Ball spotted at the 8-yard line.
Be interesting. It changes the play. Maybe a run pass option here for Jones in space. Shotgun snap. Looking straight fade back of the end zone. Up too high. Good coverage by J.J. Davis, and the ball sails out of bounds and complete. Turnover on downs. Colerain Cardinals take over with 1:16 to play, and one can expect just a knee here.
I'll tell you what, in the shadow of your own end zone.
It's going to be just a knee.
Do you, send your second team in to take a knee?
No.
Or you put your starters in to take a knee? Again, one last time to think, nope, we don't have time for this. So
Mason beats Lakota West 31-0.
A few substitution, but there's
Deontay Smith-Moore is in a quarterback.
Looks like they might be running a play.
Amaz Abdul-Wahid in a fullback. They will run a play. It's a handoff. Amaz Abdul-Wahid takes it for 5 yards. Amaz Abdul-Wahid got a bunch of carries. I say a bunch. She got about 5 or 6 carries last week, spelling Ivan Pace when necessary at the fullback position. Deontay Smith-Moore is pretty much permanently stuck to the wingback position. And now back at quarterback. Freddie Johnson, the freshman, in at the other wingback. This will be the last play of the game. Handoff.
Nope.
Fake. Keep. Deontay Smith-Moore still on his feet. He'll be tackled after he picks up a first down. And the clock will roll. Under 12 seconds. The ball will not be set. Both teams head to the 50-yard line for the handshakes. And in 5, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final here at Hamilton High School. Your Colerain Cardinals defeat the Hamilton Big Blue 41-7. Next week we'll be live at Mason High School for Colerain High School for a little cards night as the Colerain Cardinals play host to the Mason Comets. For everyone here at WeAreColerain.com, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.